Today we're going to take a break from what we usually do on this channel, and that is covering news events that I think are of great interest, to instead address some comments I got on Facebook. And before anyone says it, yes, I do in fact put my videos on a channel page on Facebook. I do get quite a lot of DMs on Facebook, and I typically reply to them, for the most part, when I'm not being spammed with over 100 messages within the space of an hour by one person, or two people even. Now, upon uploading the most recent one and sharing the link to Discord, Patreon, BitChute, Gab, Minds, the usual, I then went to put it on Facebook, and it was there I realised I had some comments, and I thought these were interesting, so I think we should go through them and the subsequent fallout. Now, on these two comments you see on the screen, there is a day difference in upload, but I saw the one on the left first, and of course I'm blocking out names because I'm not that guy. Yes, these are easy to find, but I'm not that guy. So, strange that since you totally ripped off Monday Matt with your Asia Argento video, Physician Heal Thyself. Firstly, and my comment is correct, I didn't even know Monday Matt still made videos. I thought he might heed the warnings of many people, get a real job, and take some time away from YouTube to collect himself, rebuild himself away from the internet, and maybe come back in the future and try again. I've seen the recent spike in his subs and I'm convinced he's buying them now. I think it is safe to say that I did not see Monday Matt's video. For those that are interested though, I will link both his video on Asia Argento and mine. You make up your own mind. As far as I'm concerned, there is a limited number of points one can make, and it is highly likely a number of creators that fall within the same area of social political commentary will make the same talking points. The only way you can truly express it differently would be to be a poet, and I am not a poet. So now that we know I have supposedly plagiarized somebody, perhaps we'll address the one on the right. Plagiarism, thy name is Omegon, as if grammar wasn't bad enough. This bugs me. Now I will make the point clear. It wasn't initially the misspelling that bugged me. It was the accusation of plagiarism. I have not seen Monday Matt's video, so you intentionally spelling my name wrong to get a rise out of me got you a rise. Let's face it, nobody sees me get cross. I'm just some pathetic avatar, remember? Anyway, so since this all happened, I thought that was it. I'd simply call you a retard for misspelling my name and accusing me of plagiarism, which I think is unfounded. Then again, I still have yet to see Matt's video, so I don't know if I have plagiarized or not, although I would argue again, I have not seen his video, so it's not plagiarism by definition. He got back to me. Oh no! Cry me a river. Right, so you're not going to further cement your position that I plagiarized, and you're going to go with that. I think my reply then is quite appropriate. No one is going to cry for some illiterate prat. I like the word prat. I think it should make a comeback. In fact, for the remainder of this video, until I get to the main point, yeah, I'm dawdling for this one, it's too good. I'm going to call you Pratt. So Pratt replied, Oregon is a made-up word dummy. Literacy only counts if it's used in a language of literacy. Besides, for a guy who believes in white genocide, I think you're the only one with problems. That and your weird obsession on judging a whole ethnic group by its minority. Learn to grammar. You're not just illiterate, it would appear. First thing, Oregon, don't really mind. When I knew Undoomed, when I first started my channel, I had 34 subs and he had a few thousand. His phone auto-corrected to call me Oregon, and we kept it. It's funny. Oregon is a made-up word dummy. Literacy only counts if it's used in language or literacy. My comment initially states, my name is derived from a science fiction novel that has been in existence for over 10 years. The book is Legion, and I think there are a number of people from Oregon who take great offense to the fact that you think their place is a made-up word. And a guy who believes in white genocide. Is this because I've said death to the white race? Is it because I've made it a point that I don't care about race? Is it because the white race is a problem on this planet that must be purged via the most heinous of means, i.e. race mixing? Is it because I don't care for ethno-states? You're a prat. I think you're the one, Y-O-U''RE, with the problems. I'll take your word for it. I'm struggling to read what you wrote here, Pratt. That and your weird obsession on judging a whole ethnic group by its minority. No. See, that's the thing, and I have stated this a lot. I don't address a group, I address the individual. I do not then treat that individual as the avatar of that group. Okay? Or should I say, okay? I treat them as an individual for what they do. Their actions, their words are what I address. Like yours, I don't hold all illiterate prats in the same regard. Just you. We're skipping over the remainder of my comment. I think it's quite apt. So he replies, "Oh wow, so you're YOU''RE, unoriginal as well as a plagiarist, and you're YOU''RE, not a racist who only reports on Muslims, no, that's sarcasm and spell your name right, okay, Peter." Right. Unoriginal. I have no idea what you're talking about. Plagiarist, you have yet to prove that, and not a racist who only reports on Muslims, no, that's sarcasm and spell your name right, okay, Peter. Where the fuck did we get Muslim in this? A Muslim is not a race. Earlier, you mentioned white genocide, or to correctly name it, white genocide. I am very confused here. And where on earth did you get the name Peter from? I took the liberty of asking people on Twitter this, and we will get to Twitter soon enough. And all I got was asked for screwdrivers. I did actually just take delivery of a new screwdriver set, oddly enough. So if you need one, I can loan you one. It's quite handy. Next. You sound like a Peter, someone who's super plain bit like Uzelu. It's Uzalu, not E, it's A. Who is socially awkward. I'm not an introvert if that helps. Is still a virgin. Nope. Feels embarrassed in public. That's why I spend the majority of my day outside working. Around people. Because I'm embarrassed. And I'm going to insert the grammar for you while I speak and cut over it. Because I cannot be bothered to read all of that. Because there is so little grammar in it. I would black out from oxygen deprivation. So you create this avatars to hide behind. Ah, of course. The go-to move of the person who has lost the argument. You cannot win on merit, so instead you resort to character assassination, which is a trick used by a number of people. One in particular stands out, and we'll get to that soon enough, because it wasn't me that realised this, and I'm going to give credit to them for this. And I don't hide behind an avatar. I built a channel with an avatar. I built this. I worked hard at this. We all do that. Some with and some without. Some put the time in, some do not. It all depends on what you expect to get out of it. I expect to get flagged off this platform at some point, because I dare engage with the... Yeah, I'm not going to spoil that just yet. But you will all understand soon enough why I'm, quotes, concerned. Hide behind claiming it's for your own protection. Well, actually no, I would argue it's for my sister and her disabled son. Doxing is one of those really irritating things that takes place when people who've lost the argument decide to then go out of their way to hurt somebody. Look what happens to Rainer Winkler. He gave out his address, and people now go there and troll him. Okay, no one actually hurts him. Okay, some do. But the fact remains, I would never want to inflict that upon my family, just because you don't like what I say. And some people do go that far, others just do it for lols. Even though Sargon has said far more hateful things, I couldn't care less what Sargon says. And nothing other than a fake Antifa publicly stunt, I believe that is supposed to say publicity, has happened to him. I don't care. And ultimately it's why the avatar tubers are so weak, pathetic, and forgettable, as you don't have any money in the game. What the fuck does money have to do with this? I sit here with a snowball in front of me and I record what I think. I research my points, and if I'm right, I'm right. That's it. I don't come at it from a left or a right position, I come at it from an individual issue and address the individual issue, which most recently has been injustice. I don't care if I'm weak. I care that I'm right and that I'm passing off the correct information. This is why your arguments don't hold up much merit, Pratt, because now you're genuinely trying to assassinate my character, and I mean my character, not this beautiful, resplendent, tentacled monster. Poisoning the well don't hide behind fake voices and pictures, and they profess that God is a myth in the Bible Belt of America. You know, the state of Alabama. They live in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia is not Alabama. So you're not just illiterate, you're also geographically incompetent. Right. Where atheists have been shot before, atheists get shot everywhere. So do religious people, and people, but you carry on hiding behind the picture. Hey, I've got many expressions. It takes me like an hour sometimes to do all the moving frame stuff. Were it safe in your safe space, where WHERE, the real world consequence you pretend will happen in your persecution complex, comma, and who knows, you might one day get laid and because a real man. I don't know what to say to this. I mean, it's not just an absolute jumble of words, but you linked me HuffPo as a source. What is wrong with you? You compare me to Cthulhu, someone who is barely on this platform anymore. You insult my character, you insult my avatar, which, there's a bit of irony there, I guess. We're going to get to it. Oh, it's amazing. And then you continue to attack me on assumptions, because you can't defeat my points. How interesting. In fact, you further cement my points. You know, I didn't think this would go on as long as it has, and I do apologise for this. Normally I would do something more current event, but this, well, I don't usually get into arguments, so this is quite amazing. My reply, Cthulhu. Is that anything like the content creator Cthulhu? And now we get to the inevitable assassination of my character because you lost the argument. Well, smile, little boy. I've been posting this on Twitter for additional lols, and I got so many likes. Honestly, it was so funny. Now that we have confirmed that you've lost the argument, I'm going to go play Vermintide 2 with my mates. Feel free to continue commenting in the vain hopes that you will win, because I am no longer here replying. And have a lovely day, little boy. Pratt, to be more accurate, and of course, proving my point that he will continue commenting. He did in fact comment. So let's read that. Oh no, not Twitter, dude. I'm blocked for there, as I'm too hardcore. Uh-huh. You sure it's not because you broke the terms of service? Mainly because I show my face on camera. This face? If that's what got you kicked off Twitter, I totally support it. I'm sorry, but did you really think I was going to make an entire video without attacking you in return? I'm a nice person normally, passive, kind, and in fact, now that I know who you are, and I don't mean the name, I mean the channel. We'll get to that in a minute. I show my face on camera and I see right through the alt-light anti-SJWs. What the fuck is alt-light? And you're, YOU''RE, all trying to be Devon Tracy. Nobody's trying to be Devon Tracy. Even Devon Tracy isn't trying to be Devon Tracy. And really, it's so funny. How come you got the apostrophe on it, but you couldn't do it for your? So funny watching you get upset by cartoons. Thundercats Raw? I wasn't upset by that. I felt it was a besmirchment of the history of the cartoon, because it was originally done very well. Now it is very lazy, and I think everyone agrees. I think even you agree with this. You're just trying desperately to find something to throw at me. This isn't Tylenol. You don't just throw everything and see what sticks. And really, it's so funny watching you get upset by cartoons or Sadiq Khan. You mean that useless mayor? Not upset by him. Disappointed. When in reality, you're the embarrassment of your families. I am not. How would you know this in any case? Billy No Mates, I'm doing your comments for you, by the way. Billy No Mates, right. That's why I sit on Discord voice chat every night. That's why I go and hang out with my friends. It's why I go out. No real job. Self-employed, my friend, and I have contracts all around the town I live in. I clean, and I make £15 an hour. I do it because, even though I could quit, because I make just enough on YouTube to walk away, I like having a real job. It gets me out of the house. It allows me to go and walk along the seafront. It gives me a reason to do things. And because I enjoy it, it was definitely worth paying £30,000+ of my own hard-earned cash working nights for 6 years to get a master's degree in chemistry to end up cleaning many different commercial places. Yes. Just a Patreon for your hate boner. I asked my Patreons about this. Or should I just say my patrons? Yes. And I showed them this thread. We were having a good laugh about it in voice chat. I wish I'd recorded it because some of the jokes there were fantastic. But it wasn't me that found out something rather interesting about this chat. You see, somebody noticed something, and they did digging, and they realised that's the person being rude to me had a YouTube channel, and this intrigued me. So we clicked on it, and we realised you're Pofit Cthulhu. For anyone who doesn't know, My avatar is inspired originally from a Cthulhu ski mask. It then of course changed to a cartoon when I hit 1,000 subscribers. And the rest is history, to the point now where I actually have 2 Cthulhu ski masks and I'm now in the process of trying to get the tentacle gloves, which I'm about £30 away from getting. I'm working hard on that, because I want them and I've wanted them for 3 years. To finally find a seller that makes them, link to it below for anyone who's interested. To buy their own pair, that is. Because I've wanted these for years. Now, Pofit Cthulhu has in the past commented on videos on this channel, usually commenting little snide remarks, nothing too aggressive. But he has in the past incurred the ire of Suit Yourself. Channel link to him below. He deserves all the subscribers, and Suit made this lovely little video that I'm going to finish with.
Well, the video I did yesterday, I got a load of Suit Yourself apologists and fans, hence the mention in the title. Mainly the... just to clarify something, if anyone's going to watch this one and start putting in sort of threats and swearing and calling me a cuck, even though I'm bisexual, so I can't be a cuckold anyway, or a beta male's the other one, which doesn't make any sense at all because beta males are heterosexual again. So you can't pull that one on me. Also, you can't call me fag because I'm bisexual, so that won't work. Morning. I'm having to put the camera a bit wider.
What the fuck is that?
But getting to the point, if the stuff is vile enough, expect me to report it straight away to YouTube. To try and get these bottles in shot, because they are big.
Oh my god, I can't take you seriously. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna apologise to Suit Yourself. Yeah, it's not a champagne bottle, it's
Pofit, I don't give a fuck about your apology. This has been worth it. Go ahead and strike me. Fucking goddamn.
You can put up his video, yeah, and if it's got me in it, or it's got anything of my videos in it, I'll just whack a copyright infringement on him. So it's non-alcoholic sparkling juice drink, and then it's in Arabic.
Fucking do it, man. Just fucking do it.
Enough copyright strikes and his next channel will be gone. So, really, I don't care. I've heard, I don't know whether it's true, the trick to getting a cork off is that you've got to rotate the bottle and hold the... Oh! Yeah. Well, I can't smell anything on the cork, so it can't be alcoholic.
Oh shit, I didn't realise what the fuck I was dealing with. Thank you for the lols.
Oh, and to Dali, Tiger Lily and Ferret, thank you very much for confirming to me that Pofit was the person having a go at me. That was the funniest thing I learnt. But it actually fell in line with a number of comments he had made, tweets and comments in videos, where instead of addressing arguments, he character assassinated the person I was talking about. It just fell in line. It was beautiful. Now, I originally was going to just leave a meme up all day for this video, and it was going to be this one. You are as useless as the UE in Q. But instead I'm going to finish on 2 comments. The first is going to be a comment from Ferret, because he believes it's appropriate and something you need to know about, okay? I don't know if you were trying to spell profit, but you are most certainly not one of mine. I hope that's a good one. I liked it. The second, you calling me a virgin when you look like someone who has only ever fucked a beef roll that they've pinched with their hand and then proceeded to eat the remains. That is what you look like. That's the kind of guy you look like. And I know I don't do insults very often, but with those teeth, that face, and you're going to insult me on appearance? And all you've done is make assumption about my appearance. Well, can't you see I'm gorgeous? If you need proof of that, might I recommend you reach out to the following 4 people who know me in real life: Miss Misa, Miss Steam, Renita Chan, and Little Miss Anonymous, all of whom I'm sure would love to tell you that you look like an incel, not bisexual, because I can't think of any straight or bi or gay person that would knowingly want to ever sleep with you. You may as well just be asexual at this point. Seriously. Although they are making fantastic advances in sex robots, and I'm hoping they get consent rights because I think some of them would turn you down anyway. Have I insulted you enough yet? Let's go with yes, because honestly, I can't be bothered to sit here all day and do this when there are other videos I really wanted to record. For those of you expecting a regular news-related video, I do apologise that you've had to listen to me do this. It is not a regular occurrence, but Pofit Cthulhu is someone that has besmirched the good Cthulhu name for long enough, and I know he'll probably try and flag me, because he is, like other people, he is bitch-made. Don't be a little faggot. Accept it. You have lost. And you have lost because you couldn't argue the point. You instead resorted to ad-homs. So when I return the favour, you then had to dig a little bit deeper, just turn that screw, and then absolutely lose by proving every point I made. So I hope everyone has a lovely Monday, bank holiday in England and all that, and thank you all for listening.
Oh, goddowns.
In your ass.
Imagine my shock